Can we talk about the guys that you click with? Everything is going perfect, and then for no reason whatsoever, they're just not ready for a relationship. So usually when a man tells you this is what's going through his mind. There's usually another woman or multiple women, and either the attention and effort that he has been giving you is pulling away from whatever lifestyle that you don't know about of him chasing all of these women. Now, the other scenario is there was always someone else, and he wasn't quite sure what the future held for them. And even though it wasn't your fault and he should have never gotten involved with you, he's now seen that she's probably easier to be with, she requires less energy and effort, and now he's going to slowly migrate back over to her. But the problem with these guys is they don't just say that. They're not honest with you about that. They don't just say, I'm just not feeling this because there's somebody else. If they were honest about it, it wouldn't be a problem. But what they try to do is they try to have their cake and eat it too. So now he's not even going to stop talking to you. And he's still going to talk to her. And eventually, she finds out that he's a cheater and a liar. And now he migrates over to you. Now you realize he's a cheater and a liar. And then he moves on to somebody else. This is just... The truth cannot be that hard.
All right. Welcome to Grown Men Talking Incorporated. We are on the topic today of the pursuit to switching up. You got to tune in to see what they got to say about this. It is based on relationships. Make sure tomorrow you tune in live to the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour as we will have Family Gang Day. Come on and join in with us with some laughter and fun. And make sure you tune in next week as Grown Men Talking will continue to come to your screen with Remolding a Mate. When someone enters a relationship and they try to change who you are, what are you to do in that situation? Find out next week. Also, next Saturday, we have Submit Unto. We're going to be talking on the guidelines on when it says submit unto your husband. Let's see what everyone have to say on that part. Now, over to Mr. Dwight.
Yeah, I know what they got to say about that part. Hey, y'all, what's up? How y'all doing? Welcome to Grown Men Talking. It's Friday. Oh, before I continue, I just want to tell my baby sister out there, Sharon, happy birthday. Your birthday was yesterday. Dang, so many birthdays in this month. My birthday is coming up on a Sunday, then my other sister coming on the 5th. God dang, there's a lot of birthdays. But anyway, we're here to talk about switching up. I'm pretty sure a lot of us been in that situation where, somebody trying to get you and they switch up. Now, I don't know if my other compadres on here, Mr. Dez, are you there? Let's see if Dez in the house. Let's bring him on in. What? Hey, Dez. Oh, you still can't hear? Okay, you go ahead and work on that. Try to work on it. I think it could be your. We might have to do sign language or something. I don't know. It might be your set or something like that. The plug, but while Dez is trying to take care of that, I'm gonna say something about that video. The man that's on the video, I kind of agree with him a little bit I disagree. But I will say this, ladies. Yes, men do have a tendency to go after you and try their best to get you. And then once they get you, they kind of switch up a little bit. Now, I'm just gonna speak about the video that we just saw before I popped on the screen. And he's right to a certain degree. A lot of men would do that, but that just a majority of what men do. They'll do stuff. Spice, I'm getting some feedback.
You good?
I'm good. They'll say anything just to get you. And one reason why, ladies, I'm gonna say this because y'all outnumber us. And like the guys in the video, a lot of these men do it just to get you, and once they get you, they use you just because they can't get some other woman at that time, and once they get that woman, they no longer interested in you no more, and they want to drop you. You know what I'm saying? So in other words, it's like, when you be in an emergency, and they have the emergency glass up there, they say, break this glass just in case of emergency, where you, that object, break that glass just in case of emergency. He used you just for the emergency till he gets with the woman he really want to get with, and then he's no longer really into you. You start switching up. And I mean, it goes both ways. It's just not ladies. I mean, the men doing it to the ladies. Ladies do it to the men too. We all can relate to that. That's just part of life, you know. And once they get you, they say, "Shut up! You belong to me for now, anyway." Until maybe I'll switch up on you. And the sad part about it, yeah, a lot of people get hurt when they do that. They get hurt. The other person doesn't understand. But some men just can't keep it real. At least if you be real with somebody and tell them your true attention, maybe they'll go with it. I don't know. So Spice, until we get Daz on the show, until we get Keisha the
I'm trying to get someone in now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring Honey in, our administrator, so that we have somebody in until he gets the sound corrected.
Well, sure, go ahead. Everybody has somebody I can yell at and everything and go back and forth with. What's up, Honey? What's up? Oh, your mic is off. Yeah, you're on mute. There you go.
How everyone doing? Hello.
Honey said, "God dang it. Y'all bring me out here. I wasn't ready to do this." But anyway. welcome, honey. Honey, let me just ask you something. That video, I don't know, did you see the video too, honey? I know you was backstage. Did you get a chance to see it?
I seen some of it. I agree with him 100% because, you know, when he says truth can't be that hard, you know, because when I was younger, I'm gonna tell y'all.
You're still young. Go ahead.
When I was younger, I was one that couldn't commit to one person. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying you couldn't commit to one person?
I couldn't commit to one person because I thought I was too much for one person.
Okay.
So I was always honest with them, though. I would tell them, you know, I got A, B, C going on. You want to be deep?
Now, see, that's what I'm talking about right there, honey. At least you informed them what was going on with you.
Absolutely.
So it's either they can say, okay, I'll roll with you on that, or okay, well, I ain't down with that. But at least you gave them a choice, and that's why I like people that straight up. Because if you came to me and said, "Hey, Dwight, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I got this going on, but if you want to roll for a little bit," and I have to sit there like, okay, well, I can do it, or no, that's not what I want. So, but I like that. I like how you brought that. That's what I'm saying. I mean, the same thing with men. You know, I can appreciate a guy that at least tell a woman the truth. And just like I said, you know, men outnumber women. So a lot of men out there, they just do that until they figure out what they want, until they try to get the girl they truly looking for. Now, have I did that? No, I ain't never did that. But I had some friends that did that, and they come and tell me, they said, "Look, I'm trying to get with Shanika, and she give me a hard time, but I'm gonna go ahead and get with Stephanie." How you feel about that, Dwight? Oh man, I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't be doing that. Well, I'm not gonna go dry. I need to get me a little here and there, but I'm telling you, as soon as I get with Shanika, I'm jumping her like a hot potato. I'm like, I don't think that's cool, dog. Well, too bad. That's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, that's what he did. He went and got with the girl that he didn't want to truly be with, and still didn't get the girl he wanted. You know, then he ended up getting the girl pregnant that he didn't want to be with. Now his life is all messed up because he had to pay all that damn child support. But anyway.
I still say honesty is the best way. You know, if you want to be you, be real about it. You know, honesty is the best way to be. You know, they can either accept it or keep it moving.
But that's true. But you know, out there, a lot of people.
I mean, I'm not that way anymore, though, Dwight. I was young and immature. You know.
But wait a minute now, honey. How? Okay, you was what, 18 at that time, 19?
I was between the ages of. First, it started when I was like maybe 22 till 25. Then I kind of slowed down and got in a relationship that lasted for about 3 years. And then after that, I just went back to my old ways. Like, you know, wasn't nobody real enough for me to be, you know, I tried a few times to be in some relationships with a few people. They didn't want to be real, so I just and then I had the last 2 relationships I had. I was with one person for over maybe about 6 years or so.
6 years.
Yeah, but I stopped the intercourse and stuff with that person because they was
Hold on.
cheating.
You stopped the love making. What?
Yeah, I did. I stopped. They was cheating. So,
Oh,
and I was attached to them, so I had to break my attachment to them
yeah.
to, leave. And it took, I can walk away easy, but they
But
wasn't letting
they
go,
took, girl,
It took me a minute to get rid
what
of
you
that
doing,
person,
honey?
but once I
What,
did, I didn't talk to somebody for about 7 years after that. And
what?
then after I talked to somebody after that, they still was on some, man. I said, look here.
Well,
So I'm here now with nobody.
you shouldn't have did what you did. They got that
I
person
got
all
busy
wrapped up.
plans.
But let me ask you this now, honey. Now, did you have somebody do you like that? Did you have somebody that got with you?
Yeah, the last 2 relationships I was in.
So
Sure
it's
did.
the two last relationships that you was in.
Absolutely.
God dang. How did that feel? How did that make you feel when they did you like that? When they
It was a pain. It was very painful. So, but I had to endure it until I can walk away. Because nothing a person tell you or do to you will make you walk away until you get tired, especially if you love them.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you love someone, you love, and I love hard. When I love you, I love you. I give
Yeah.
you a lot of chances to get it right.
Right.
Don't get it right. After a while, I'm like you like a ghost to me. I don't know you.
Yeah. I agree with you. Get your bags and get gone. Now,
Yeah,
I
once I get the nerve to leave, I don't. It's like I never knew you.
Well, you know what, honey? How did you find out about it? Did somebody snitched on them? Did they make a mistake and call somebody else's name out? Did
Well, the first one of my last 2, the
yeah.
one before the last one, they was in a kind of a lifestyle that they had when I met them. So
Mm-hmm.
I would go to the things with them in their lifestyles, but I never participated. I participated, I would say once.
Right.
But it wasn't for me, so
Wow. Well, hey, at least you tried. You mean, but you said it was 2. Now, how did the other one play out the same way? The other relationship you got in, how did you find out about that person being, the way they was being, and they were just.
well, they kind of stayed out all night, so and then when they came in the next day, going on 10 o'clock in the morning, they come straight in, grab something, and go straight to the bathroom, take a shower. So what that tell you?
Did they do that? Hold up. They came. Okay, so they was out basically all night, and they didn't even say hello, this and that. They went straight to the shower. That's what you're saying? God dang. So that kind of raised your red flag. Because I ain't gonna lie, that would, if I was, well, first of all,
First of all, they picked the fight before they left. I let them argue by themselves. They still left. I let them leave. I'm not gonna listen. If you want to go get you somewhere, you go ahead, because I think you need it the way you acting. I ain't done nothing for you to act that way.
I know that's right. F that crap. Now hold up for a second, honey. Des, you still having difficulties, or you in there?
Can we hear you?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. So
you got that Bobby Brown thing going on. It's my prerogative.
Well, how you doing, Mr. Desmond? How are you?
I'm doing okay. Well, matter of fact, am I still going in and out, back and forth?
No, I hear you loud and clear on this end.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what I missed while I'm over here having technical difficulties?
Well, honey was telling me about some of the things that she went through when, when you get in a relationship with somebody's trying to switch up on you because they really didn't want you. It's like when you have that, you have an emergency, you hit that emergency glass and grab something because they substituting that for, which is you until they're able to get with the person they trying to get with. So she was telling me about 2 different relationships that was doing her like that, and she had to cut them loose. So
well, I mean, I can understand that, because I did get a chance to at least hear some of the video as it was playing, but some of the things he was saying is very, very much true. I've seen it, with my own eyes before, where a lot of times that when you start to have those situations, that is sometimes the case, and then sometimes it could be just not feeling you like I was feeling you. And like he said, don't know how to come straight out and say, this ain't going the way I thought it was going. I've seen both sides of that coin, and sometimes it has nothing to do with another woman being in the picture.
Right.
And for those DL brothers, another man. I mean, just gonna be honest with you, it could go both ways on that. That's one of those where it's kind of up and down. It just varies. It just varies to me, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. Now, Des, now, be honest. Now, have you ever did a woman like that? You kind of like got with her, but she was just there until you try to get with the one you trying to get with.
Man, who sent you?
I'm just saying,
Man, I mean, on a serious note, I might as well just keep it a buck with myself. Yes, I have. I have before.
Okay. Well,
ain't no point in me lying to myself.
But I see that's like about the man show. We're gonna keep it real with y'all. Now, how long were you with her before she kind of found out, or you just told her? So how long were you with her until it finally came out that, hey, like New Edition, you're not my type of girl. I ain't saying you nothing wrong with you, but you ain't my type. So how long did it take for her to find out, or until you told her that, hey, this is what it's all about?
Well, she brought it to my attention about a week and a half.
God dang, a week and a half?
Yeah.
That was quick. God dang. All right. So
you can do it. You can do a lot of nothing in a week and a half.
Yeah. You absolutely right. You dang right about that. So how did she take it? Was did she cuss you out? Did she cry? Or everything at once, all her emotions and everything at once? Some people at a short time they can really get. I've seen it for myself. They even though it's a short time, they make it seem like y'all was with each other for 5 or 10 years, and they just go off. Did she go off on you or anything like that?
No, because she had already broke the glass.
Damn. Oh man. Well, hey, but look, this not people. Let's keep it real. This is something people do on a daily basis. Have I? Like I said, if I did it, no, I have not. I did some things. I ain't an angel, but I ain't did nothing like that. But like I was saying earlier, when I was talking to Miss Honey, I had some friends that play that game. They see a woman. It's a woman they really want to be with. She might be tied down with somebody, and they about to break up, but it's taking longer than what it is, and then they just go play with somebody else, and then they switch up when they get with those people. And just like Honey was saying, look, I'm gonna be real with it. For one, you coming in late, that's not gonna fly with me. And two, if you coming in and every time you come in, you run into the shower, I might let that slide one time. Like, okay, well, maybe something happened, whatever. But if you do it again the next night, I'm gonna call you out on it. Yeah, I'm gonna call you out on it. What's going on? You going in there, this is the second night you come home and you go in the shower. So what's really going on? Well, I think I got some music playing. Well, look, y'all, we got some music playing. Dad's got his mic on. Honey's in the house with us. I think Miss Keisha supposed to be joining us soon. So we're gonna get some deeper into this. And don't y'all go nowhere. And the lines, I think the phone lines should be up. So if some of y'all want to call and talk about or give some of your experience, we can do that. So we'll be back in 2 and 2. To hand my cake.
Why do men chase you, do everything to get you, and then start acting funny once they got you?
Because I was playing a game. The biggest mistake I think women are making is assuming that just because a man gives you attention, he has intention on commitment. Sometimes my intention was to fill my time because I was bored. Sometimes the reason I'm over here giving you is because when I close my eyes, I think about the woman I really want to be with. I need you to understand, not every man.
They always give you signs.
Oh, no. The men without game always give you signs. The key is, I want to find a woman that normally don't do this to do it for me because it gives me that validation I don't have as a man. A lot of times men are playing games with your heart and you allow that man to do it when you don't ask for commitment back. Here you are hanging on to a
commitment. He'll get with you and still play you. So it don't matter.
No. You're right. You can still get injured if you put your safety belt on in the car. But the fact of the matter is a lot of you guys are dating without a safety belt. You know what your safety belt is? Your standards. Every time you meet a man you halfway like, what you do? Take that safety belt off. You lower your standards because you see the best in him. No, he got good. And that's the problem. I think listen, if you are tired of men playing games with you, quit agreeing to be a man's toy. If you a queen, keep your crown on. When the last time you seen a queen on her hands and feet begging to give her attention? So my point I'm trying to say is the reason why men will give a lot of effort just to stop is because he never intended on making you a wife in the first place. But guess what you gave him in the meanwhile? Your body, your mind, and your soul. So watch out for that.
All right. We want to thank everyone over there on both pages of Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Rumble, and Instagram for tuning in and sharing this live. I see you. Thank you so much. Also, make sure you tune in tomorrow as we take a break and we can sit there and have some family fun and laughter with Family Game Night. Y'all come on down. I'm telling you, they're going to have a scavenger hunt. So let's see if they can beat the clock and have the item within the place they are standing in. So make sure y'all set those notifications. Also, next Friday, make sure you tune to your screen because Grown Man Talking is coming back, remoting a mate. When you enter a relationship and the person tries to change who you are, what are you to do? Let's see what the men have to say next week. Then next Saturday, we also come back with the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour, where they will start talking about submitting unto your husband. Let's see everybody's opinion and what is really submission when it comes down to relationships. Now over to Dwight.
Yeah, I got a lot to say about that. Yeah, well, I can't wait for that day. Yeah. Anyway, there's one part of that video that man said that I will agree. I'm like honey. I was in my younger days, y'all. But I did. I mean, I was with a girl, and Lord knows I wasn't envisioning her. I was envisioning the one I really want to be with. Oh Lord, I was envisioning her, but every means of my body. I said, oh, I wish it was her for real, but it ain't. It's you. But hey, it happens. Like I said, it happens. Hey, we all do that. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with the guy in the video. He said a lot of things that a lot of men do. I mean, and some women do it too, but men, we do that. A lot of men, they're bored, or they just looking for you as a play thing, a play toy, until they try to get the woman they truly want. And they will play. And ladies, y'all have to just, y'all can be smaller than us. Women supposed to be smaller than men, so y'all should see this. Y'all should already smell what's the blood. You should already know what's coming ahead. So, before I get to her, Daz, how do you feel about that video? Do you agree with the young man said in the video? Because I know I agree with him a lot of things he said in that video. I even did one of the things he said in the video, and I said I was imagining it was another girl, because I sure wasn't thinking about her. I was thinking about that girl when we was, doing the do. So what do you have to say about that video?
Man.
Oh.
I mean, truth is the truth, because fact of the matter is sometimes. In some cases, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. There's no way to walk around that, so I agree with him. Ain't much more I can say that he ain't already said.
Yeah.
But that's part of it, because according to all of the players that I know, because It's a lot of players and a lot of pimps on both sides of my family.
Yep.
And that's one of the things, they say that's a part of the game. That's all basically all he just basically just broke down a pimp to you.
Yeah, that's right. The truth says set you free. Now, Dad, let me ask you this by ask honey. Now, I'm put it like this. Ladies, take note. A lot of men do this. I'm not gonna get the percentage because y'all gonna be blown out the water. But Dad, let me ask you this. Have you ever did that? Have you was with a girl and you pretended to some other woman because you wasn't really feeling her, so you pretended it was somebody else when y'all was doing the do?
Man, is this Ricky Lake or something?
Well, I confess. I did. I mean,
But no. I mean, I ain't gonna sit up here and say I haven't because I have.
Oh yeah,
I mean, facts are facts.
Hey, I'm just letting the ladies know we did that. I mean, we back there pretending. Oh, girl, yeah, cool. But
I mean, no, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure a woman that I done been with didn't visualize she was with another man too.
Oh, of course she did.
So nope. I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that because I know I done probably been a Shamar Moore before. I done probably been a Denzel or Michael John White or somebody. I done been somebody other than Denzel.
Women do more than a man do. Yeah, they do. Watch this now, honey. Honey, still on there? Now, honey.
Yes, I'm here.
Have you ever pretend when you was with somebody else and y'all was doing the do and everything? Did another person cross your mind when y'all was goosing?
Let me say this.
Okay.
Hello, no one is available to take.
I'm a natural lover, so anybody that I was with, if I gave them my time, I try to enjoy them so they can enjoy me.
Well, that's fine, but have you ever?
Yes, I did. Once before, yes, because it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. So yeah, I had.
Hold up! You said when it all cracked up, what it was cracked up to be?
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Ooh man, but hey, at least you keeping it real. See, that's what I'm talking about. That ain't nothing because Dad kept it real too. He said he did. I mean, of course I did. I think we all have been there when we was with somebody and we pretend that they was somebody else. Like I said, I might did it a few times. I ain't gonna lie, but that's just being real about it. But look, one thing about the young man did in the video, this is just like I said, this is this ain't nothing new. This is a thing that people do on a daily basis. This is why you see all this nonsense going on Facebook and TikTok and people get into arguments and fight. Reason why, y'all, because some of the people that y'all are with ain't into y'all. They're not really they bored. They're just spending time. They on the dry, what we call it a dry spell. Yeah, man, I'm on a dry spell. I'm going ahead and date this girl Malika. I don't really care for a dog, but I'm on a dry spell. I gotta get it in. I gotta get back in the action, and then but when I get with so and so, I'm dropping her like a hot potato. I mean, I'm just being real with it. And just like the guys said in the video, some guys they see it as I'm gonna ask Dad. Some guys they do it as a contest. They do. I had some guy friends that did it as a contest. They were so bored. They said, I'm gonna see how many of these women that I don't want to be with. I'm gonna see how many I can get. Now, Des, have you ever had some friends, or better yet, have you ever did it? Have you say, you know what? I'm gonna get at least two of them, because at least that way I won't be so bored. Because what one won't do, one will. So did you have any friends that did something like that, or did you do a thing like that?
Well, I don't know if y'all remember back in the day. We used to. I don't know where y'all were at. If y'all had them where y'all from, but we used to always have crews. And my brothers, they was the I Rock You crew.
Okay.
And that was part of their initiation.
Oh snap! Okay. So let me get this right. The more honeys you get, you have a better chance of getting in the group, or however they do it in their crew.
You basically they picked the female out, and you had to get her, and then you also had to get one of her friends.
Ooh,
but
boy.
you had to bring their panties back for proof.
You know what? That did take me back. I had some friends that did that. They just, well, like I said, they just did it. They made bets, and yeah, you're right. You had to bring either panties, either a wig, or some kind of thing showing that you was there. And shoot, yeah, they even did it when they try to get with the friend or shoot the sister, the mama, if they could. But yeah, they did things like this. Yeah, y'all. Don't be shocked, people. This is the real world. People do stuff like that. Now, honey, have you had any people try to peek game on you like that? Or did you do something like that? You know, like, yeah, I'm gonna have some fun with this person. I don't really want them, but yeah, I'm just gonna mess around with them and then whatever. Or did y'all have some kind of contest too where y'all had to bring back some panties or drawers or a ring or something to prove that you was there doing something?
Well, honestly,
and a hush goes over the crowd.
I know, right?
Once I had a bet with someone about someone, and yes, I conquered it. Just once. It was just once.
Now, come on, honey. Are you sure just once? It wasn't like 3 or 4. You know, come on.
I promise you, it was just once. It was just once, because I obviously, I've had a lot of fun in my life, but I didn't have to trick nobody, or it was just once that I had a bet with somebody because they think I couldn't grab somebody.
They didn't think you could pull it off. You got to show them that you can do this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, honey, I'm not gonna get all deep into it, but when you went to the guy or whoever it was, did you tell them, hey, I'm feeling you, or hey, this is what I'm just in that mood, just want to mess around, or how did you come at that person? What did you do?
Well, we was in a establishment where it had a lot of people, and that person was straight, and I was bisexual, so I let them know. And by the time they left, they gave me all their numbers, though.
Oh, okay. Well, damn. Okay, girl, go do your thing. Shoot. Now,
honey say she ain't have to run no game. She just had it like that.
Well, yeah. Well, look, you know what? You got it like that. You got it like that.
I was just straightforward. I was real with people. Like I am now. I'm still straightforward and real.
Well, see, that's why I like people that's straightforward. They're not, trying to trick you or trying to be something they ain't be. Look, I have more respect for you because whatever you do, if you straight up real, because I know who I'm dealing with. Now I'm gonna ask Dad. Now, Dad, have you now? Look, okay, I'm gonna ask myself that question. I'm gonna say it first. Have I ever, sometimes you might, like the guy said, be bored and you just looking to do something. Now, have I ever did something like that? I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I might have did it once or twice. Just because I was bored. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm keeping it real, y'all. Yeah, I did it. I mean, felt good. It was wrong, but yeah, I did it. So, Tez,
you all right over there, brother? You sound like you was getting something off your chest right there. No. Like you was freeing yourself.
You kind of confessing a little bit, but yeah, it just took me back, but yeah, man, I did it. Now, Dez, did you ever do something like that? Have you ever, you were just bored, you're like, well, I'm just go around, I'm just gonna find somebody just to mess around with, because you were just bored. Did you do what the man, the young man said?
I remember one time, I ain't gonna lie, I literally told myself, you know what, I got to get me some because I'm starting to look at white women and they getting attracted.
Oh, wow.
And so in a sense, I was like, you know what, I got to do something. So, it's just being honest.
But that's what I'm saying. You being honest. But look, like I said, that's what people do. I guarantee you, a lot of people watching this show right now, I bet you 99.9% of them did the same damn thing. That's right. I said it. Some of y'all did the same thing. Some of y'all probably did worse. But it happens. People, ain't nobody, we all did some crazy stuff. I mean, it's just being real about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know one person trying to hide, trying to stay in the dark. But I'm gonna ask him a question. No, don't give me that right now. Yeah, don't give me that. Now, Miss Spicy. Yeah, you know this was coming. Yeah, because you know you got me dead. And honey, we on here putting our dirty laundry out there. Now, have you ever did anything like that? You just got bored. Or maybe have you met a guy that was bored and he told you some things, and I know you probably was gonna try to rip his head off, but have you had yourself in a certain situation like that? Huh?
Repeat the question.
Okay, I'll repeat it again. It can go both ways, Spicy. Now, have you had a man that, you know, played you like that because either he wanted to be with somebody and he was just, you know, being with you until he was able to get with that woman? Or maybe he was just bored and just, you know, wanted to do something. Or have you flip-flop? Maybe you did a man like that, you know? So that's the question I have to ask. Yeah.
That's kind of, I could say yes, it was done to me because, I started seeing the signs that I was just an option until he got somebody that he was aiming for, even though he found out that grass turned brown and he wanted to be back. But
I didn't turn brown.
When it came to me, I'm gonna say, I don't know to say I did that or not before because it was like an agreement. We was bored. I mean, back in the day, I smoke and we would smoke, be bored, and then we would just do it. But it was an agreement.
Now wait a minute, okay, because I'm trying to play this out in my head. Now, are y'all just kicking it at the house, or y'all was at the club or something like that?
We was kicking it at his house.
So let me see. Okay, we sitting there kicking it, we smoking. Hey, I'm bored. Hey, you want to go back and goose? Oh, hell yeah, why not? Let's go back and goose. That's how it came out to be?
Somewhat. It was just like, I don't know, it was the weed smoke or what.
Yeah, that was probably. Yeah,
it was just hormones got to going, and then we was just like,
the weed knows. So yeah.
But yeah, we were just like, it wasn't a like attraction to where we wanted to be together or have a relationship. It was just attracted to us and just something to do.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Y'all was bored. Y'all was smoking weed.
Eventually he caught feelings, and I had to put those boundaries there because.
Oh snap!
So
he caught the. You said that the man caught the feelings, huh?
He caught the feelings.
Man, Spice, what you do to the man? Why? Goddamn. I mean,
she hit him with the wah.
I mean, see, Dez, I don't get that now. Just like Spicy said, on that end, both parties knew what was, we both bored, we're gonna do it, but I don't, no strings attached. You're supposed to not get no feelings, but people get feelings. You're supposed to get no feelings. You know what this is?
Yeah, that's inevitable. Sometimes it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
because you got some people. Oh, we done did it 3 times. Oh, we go together.
I did 2 times.
You know what it is. We agreed up on it before it happened, so you know what it is.
Yeah, but you
yeah.
What to do that? Dang. But
it came to a place where I had to say, you know what, we either could be friends or nothing. But the agreement was if either one of us, got in the relationship, it stopped. But he caught his emotions, got into his emotions because he didn't get what he wanted. But he gave the alternative: we either be friends or we be nothing. So after 6 months later, he just chose to be friends, and we still friends to this day.
Homie, loving friends, boy, there ain't nothing like it in the world, ain't it? They call it a homie, loving friend, boy. I tell you. But hey, look, but some people, just like in the video we saw, I think when you do it, when it goes too far, like if you with somebody and you just playing them until you get with this person, what can you do? This person played you for a whole year. A whole freaking year, you be with this person, and all of a sudden, they put the music on you, just like that, because I hear the music playing in the background. Look, y'all, don't y'all go nowhere. Hey, y'all quit being scared. You see the number going across our screen. Put your dirty laundry out there and give us a call. If y'all watching the show, you want to give us a call. If not, just keep listening. But we'll be back, y'all, in 2 and 2. Let me finish this cake real quick.
「 When a woman decides to chase a man, you are already setting the tone to always chase the man. Because the truth of the matter is this, you now have devalued yourself. In some cases, you may not feel that way for some ladies who pursued their husbands and you're married. But in a lot of cases, you have devalued yourself and you showed him that you want him more than he desires you, so he don't have to work hard enough to come after you. Always put yourself in a position to be pursued, honored, and adored. You do not have to hunt after a man, because then you lose your power. And once you give a man that type of power, some will take advantage of it.
All right. Make sure that y'all set your notifications, because tomorrow is going to be nothing but laughter and fun on Family Game Day as we send the family out against the clock to find items within the place that they're in. But that's not just the catcher of it. In order for them to win that part of the game, they have to answer a question for one of the other games. Hey, let's make it a little bit fun. You never know what's going to come out of it. Y'all know the answer to the question? Put them in the comments. Join in with us tomorrow live. Also, make sure you tune in next Friday as Grown Men Talking Incorporated returns back to your screen, Remolding a Mate. When you get in a relationship and a person tries to change who you are, what are you to do? Let's talk about it. Also, next Saturday, we have in store Submit Unto. What is submission, and what does it mean to submit unto your husband? Tune in live and find out what we all have to say, because all of us will be in the house. Now, also, tomorrow on Family Game Day, we do not want to miss out, because we got a special guest coming in, Miss Symbolic Soul will be joining the cast, so she'll be on the scavenger hunt as well. Over to you, Dwight.
No. This scavenger hunt we doing, if this is people doing it on their own, it's not like a team effort. Everybody's on their own. This scavenger hunt.
Your own house, your own apartment, your own workplace. You got to find the item that I call out.
Oh, wow. No matter what it is, we got to find it?
Mm-hmm.
Even you tell me if I go find it, I got to go ahead and find a fine woman. I got to go out there and get it and bring it up in here to the house.
You got a minute.
Oh, damn.
You're going to have people unpacking their house.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun game, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I want to see what's Spice. Don't you be having to try and find something that's crazy now. This better be something that we all have in our house. Yeah.
Well, I only been to one person's house on this screen, so.
Oh, well,
sound like somebody done got them a cheat sheet, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
I ain't gonna say nothing here, but this gonna be a trip. Okay.
Like I said, even if you find the item, there's a question from a game that I would not name until tomorrow. You got to get the answer right.
Now, Spicy, if I go, is it one of these games you was talking to me about? Is it one of those 3 of those games?
We can't give you no hints.
It's one of the ones we chose, but we never played.
Oh, damn. Oh, I see where this is going. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, let's see what was you going in the apartment.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be ready. Now, that video, before I give my input, I'm going to ask, Dave, you agree with that young man said in that video about a woman, if she chase after a man, that man gonna, that's giving him the power, he gonna say, oh, I can do what I want to do, or however, or run game on her. How you feel about that young man saying what he said in the video about the women chasing after the man?
Look, if a woman was to chase after me, I would not devalue her for that. Hell, she might get a few extra points. Because he's making it seem like now this is just my opinion. In the video, he's making it seem like a game. Like if a woman, it's almost like his statement takes away a woman's power a little bit, because I believe that a woman does have the right to pursue a man that she wants. She shouldn't. It doesn't always have to be the man that's the pursuer or the one that's chasing. Because I mean, like I said, I have no problem with a woman who has enough confidence in herself to be able to step to me and be like, "Hey, what's up? You know, how you doing? You know, let me get to know you." I ain't got no issue with that, and I don't believe that if a woman was to do that, that she would lose power. The one thing, though, the only thing I will say this though, I do agree with part of what he said because the wrong man will use that to his advantage.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, you know, I agree with him on that. I do believe that the wrong man, which in a sense that wouldn't be a man, that'd be a little boy. You know, he would take that and and he would try to use that to his advantage. Well, dang, if she coming at me like that, that means I can get her to do this, I can get her to do that, whoop de woo. You know. So, I would say be careful with it, there's things that you can do to show a guy that you're interested in him, but don't look desperate. I say that though. Don't look desperate. Because if you look desperate, you're gonna get got.
That part, yeah, that part. And before I even go to Honey, I'm gonna speak my mind on that. I'm with you on that. I believe. I think it's. Be honest with you, I think it's sexy. Yeah, I think it's sexy when a woman chase after a man, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm with you on that. With that, Des. I don't see her losing no power. Cause look, I mean, man, we be chasing women all the time. It feels good to have a woman. And look, I ain't no Mr. Peter Dean Williams, this and that. I'm just an average Joe. I had some women came and chased after me. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I liked it. Yeah,
and bushes and everything.
Yeah, but see, but at the same time, that would make that man feel like he was the prize. Like, that may give him a little boost of confidence. Like, oh man, somebody actually wants me.
Yeah,
But
funny because she's talking about the girl that was that. Look, that was a whole different can of worms. But there's a woman hiding in the bushes now. She was just psycho.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, I know. Because I'm broken up with her. She just couldn't. I'm gonna be like, honey, it just couldn't handle the heat. It just didn't know. It couldn't. It was like a drug. They couldn't get it out their system. You didn't know what to do. They had the itchies and scratches. But I want my boy Dez on there. Ladies, I'm letting y'all know right now. But like Dez said, don't get one of those Pookies and Ray Rays and take that and twist it in his own twisted way. But in my opinion, it's just like this. It's not wrong with y'all chasing a man. Show a man a little love. Shoot, I'll tell you better yet. If a woman was chasing me and gave me a rose or a flower, I was like, God dang, girl. Dang, you're making me feel a kind of way. But yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't think it takes away anything. I mean, anything, ladies, it gives you some points what it do. Because it make that guy feel kind of special. Like, dang, she look good. And she want my ugly behind. And dang, I ain't got no money. And she still want me. Dang. She just might be the one. She might be the keeper. So, yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But as far as, like Brother Dad said, as long as they ain't one of those guys that, do you wrong and get you all twisted up, you don't want to meet those type of dudes. But any other dude, I think it's okay. Now, honey, have you ever chased somebody? Made a day, say, damn, that girl, ooh, yeah, she chasing after me. Hey, what's up? So have you ever did anything like that? Go on, tell the truth, girl.
She's muted.
Are you muted, honey? Look at her. She tells something juicy too. Look at her because she getting her.
Miss Honey, you're muted.
There you go.
I've let a guy know a couple of times, maybe a couple of times that I was interested, but I didn't chase them.
Well, okay. So if you didn't chase them, what did you do? You left like a little hand, little nose, and kind of caress their hand, caress their skin, or did you bump up?
No, I just verbally let them know. I'm interested. Take your time, get back with.
No, honey, come on now. I know.
Seriously.
You probably gave him that sexy look.
Seriously, I'm the type of person that used to walk up to a man, like if I'm out at a bar with a few friends of mine or something, and I see a guy watching me, if I see a guy watching me and if I'm attracted to him, eventually I'm gonna get up from the people. I'm gonna say, excuse me, from the people that I'm with, and I'm like, I'll be right back, and I'll go over there and I say, well, how you doing? And I noticed you staring. I mean, what's your name? And I go from there.
Now, honey, I'm gonna ask you this: have you ever when you ever like a guy, have you ever just walked by a guy and just sat in his lap and just said, "Yeah, what's up? How you doing?" Come on now, come on, tell the truth.
Yes.
I know it. See, I know this because you know why? I've been on this planet for many moons, and a lot of women, correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of women, when they like a dude, they dudes, this one really like you. If she walks and sit in your lap,
Dwight.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
that was in the days that I was like to have fun. You know, you
well,
like to have fun when you're young.
I'm gonna tell you right now, honey. I don't care if you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s. You sit in my lap, that's a point for you. Yeah, that's a point for you. Yeah. Men don't mind y'all sitting on their lap.
No, but see, I did it for a reason. If I sit on your lap, something going to happen.
We don't care about the reason, because ain't no man gonna complain about it, especially if he's attractive. He ain't gonna complain about it. Shoot, I'll tell you, you go sit on the man's lap, you go, oh, you're right. Something's gonna go down tonight. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with that. It's how you feel. So, hey, I don't see nothing wrong with it. So,
I was young, yeah. I had a lot of fun when I was young.
Now, before I ask Daz this question, I'm gonna ask Spicy. Spicy, did you do something like? Did you ever do anything like that? Sat in the man's lap that you like?
No.
Come on now, tell the truth.
No, I didn't.
Oh, Spicy, you ain't no fun. You ain't never sat in the man's lap, but you liked it.
If I didn't know him, no, I didn't.
Well, it don't have to, I mean, I can get that, but I'm saying
I knew of him. I didn't know him, but I knew I've seen him.
You love him.
I've seen him a lot of times.
They sat in my lap. I ain't had no problem with it. I did have a problem with two of them that kind of sit in my lap. Oh, wait a minute now, hold up. But the other ones, I ain't had no problem.
But I mean, if I know that we both are attracted to each other, yeah, I sat in that lap. Yeah, I did.
So he had to be attractive, real super attractive for you to sit in his lap.
I'm not gonna sit in his lap not knowing where he's standing with his emotions with me. No, I ain't doing that.
But shoot, Spicy, I'm gonna tell you, most men ain't gonna mind you sitting on their lap regardless.
I'm pretty sure nowadays they don't.
Oh.
Especially the inboxes I can
get. Damn. Hey, ain't nothing wrong. Now, brother Dave,
I know TikTok videos.
Oh. There's about that TikTok videos up, boy. Now I know, brother Dez, you had a couple of women sitting in your lap.
Man, I done had women pull the tangerine tyrant on me before.
Ooh, snap, boy. Say what?
Wait a minute, did he say the tangerine turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what that is, right, Spicy? Yeah.
No. No.
Don't worry, stick a pin in
it.
That's the first time I heard tangerine turn. I'm like, what?
Yeah, ain't the first time. I heard it a few times. Yeah, but hey,
I kind of have an idea what it is, but
hey.
I mean, like literally though. I've had women like literally be that bold before. Yeah, I've even had women walk up to me sucking on male body part shaped suckers.
Damn. Now they don't get no clearer than that. But look, she like, I know what I like, and she give you an idea what she like, and looking at you while she's sucking that thing. Yeah.
Hey, how many licks do it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Yeah, that part right there. Yeah. Oh yeah. And see, Spice, you should know. You know about the Megaplex? They sell stuff like that. I even had girls look at me while they was in there sucking
out like that.
Yeah, you know what's up.
Yeah. I'm a fan of Megaplex. Yes.
Yeah. Dad, I'm gonna tell you this: if you and Honey ever come to Texas, San Antonio, we must go to the Megaplex. I guarantee y'all will love it. Oh, the Megaplex. Ask Spike, that's one of her favorite places to go.
It is. I like to play. I like to be adventurous. Yes, I do.
That place, boy, I'm telling you, it's a trip. Look, now I'm pretty sure y'all got some places up there where y'all still. This place even got movie theater, but they show nothing but adult films in there. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you go to a room to yourself and you can watch the movies in there. Couples and
that place is wild up there. That Megaplex is wild. People that's from San Antonio, they know.
I go to the toys and the outfits and the movies.
Oh yeah, it's a place that you must visit at least once in your life. I'm telling you. I know one thing, you'll never forget it. You'll never just look at honey like, damn. I'm gonna remember that, boy. I need to check that place.
I hope somebody's taking notes.
Oh man, but hey, I'm just saying. I ain't gonna lie. They got one here in Austin. It's not as big as the one in San Antonio, but it's fairly nice. But the one in San Antonio is much bigger. And ain't nothing wrong with it. It's a store for grown folks. If you ain't grown, you can't go up in that mud. But I guarantee you, they got everything for everybody in there. No matter what you're looking for, I guarantee you're gonna find it inside that store.
Well, it's more than just Megaplex. I mean, they got a lot of stores.
They got a lot of stores. That's how.
So it's kind of like. So it's kind of like we got like a Priscilla's or a Sorellas or a House of Love, places like that. A place like that.
Yeah, it is. Some people actually met their husband and wives in those places. Yeah. Where you met your wife at? Shoot, I met her at the Megaplex.
Well, I know somebody took their side piece there.
They have very good. They have very good board games at them type of places.
They do have a lot of
party favors and all.
Yeah. Those are some games we probably better play on the air, but yeah.
I go for the incense too, because they got some bomb incense up there. Ooh.
Well, yeah, they do. They call get you in the mood kind of stuff. When you smell it, you get in the mood real quick.
And on that note,
dang, commercial already? Boy, look, y'all, I'm sorry. We kind of got a little off top. Hey, this is what we do. We reminisce over some stuff, this, that. But look, we'll be back, y'all, in 2-2. Don't y'all go nowhere. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
Once a man pursues you and you tell that man yes, things start going either right from there or left. Once things start feeling awkward, understand there was a switch. And once that switch happens and you start begging for the attention without being so obvious of the begging, like, okay, so what time you thinking? And then it's already done. One, he only asked you to see if he can get you to say yes. Once you say yes, sometimes for some men, that's all he needed. Now, once you start trying to pursue to see when you're going to go out on the date with him, that you're already out of pocket. That's not your place. He pursued you. He should follow up with that. You should never have to take the ball out of his hand. Once you feel like you got to do that, leave the whole shit alone. Don't bother with him. Drop him and continue on with your life.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been a special topic. I mean, they did very great. I'm really proud of them. But make sure you tune in next Friday as the pursuit to. That's the wrong one, ain't it? No.
There you go.
Just have me going for no. Okay. Rewind. Family Game Day tomorrow. Y'all join in with us. We're going to have Family Game Day where we're going on a scavenger hunt questionnaire. Will they be able to find this item that is called out? And will they be able to answer the question? Let's find out. They're going to have some family fun. So come on, join in with us with the laughter and the fun. We are going to be live. And make sure you tune in next Friday as Grown Men Talking Incorporated comes into your window with Remolding a Mate. When you're in a relationship and a person tries to change who you are, how would you handle that? Let's talk about it. And also next Saturday, the Unspoken Heart Discussion Hour comes back to you with everyone there. Where so we will be talking about submission on Submit Unto Submission. What does it truly mean? And how is it supposed to be handled? Find out next Saturday. We'll see you on tomorrow, and we're gonna hand it back over to Dwight.
That's a lot. That's a lot to swallow right there. God dang, all these shows with these changes.
A lot to swallow.
Yeah.
A lot to swallow.
I mean, all these shows are submitting, changing. Boy, what's really going on, Spice? What's going on? But anyway, that video we all saw. Now I'm gonna say this. What the lady said, look, everybody's different when it comes to what they go through. If a man does this, a woman does that, everybody have different ways of thinking and reacting to what a person's saying, what they do when it comes to a situation like that. Now, that video we saw, how you take what she said? You know, do you agree with this lady said? Or do you think the person she gives advice should maybe do something else? Or because something that she went through might be something different than what the other one went through. So what you say, how you feel about that video we just saw just not so long ago?
I mean, I've been on both sides of that coin before, you know, so I can understand. On one side, I can understand exactly what she's saying because I had to do just that. I had to leave it alone and move on. And on the other side, it wasn't when, you know, I was the one that got moved on upon, you know, it wasn't why she was talking about it. I mean, because it almost seemed like, you know, that, you know, basically she was saying whatever you know, how they say, whatever they take to get you is what they got to do to keep you.
Right.
And, you know, and like literally, I honestly believe, you know, people do change throughout the course of relationships, sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. You know, and that does not, just because a person may stop doing something that they were doing before doesn't mean that they've lost love for you or they lost interest in you. It's just that now it seems like, okay, well, I feel comfortable enough to where I can maybe not do that and still show in a different way that I still had that same type of love or admiration and desire for my mate. Right. Just because I'm not doing X, Y, and Z doesn't mean don't count out J, K, and L.
Okay, you hit it on the nail. Now, Dan, I'm going to ask you this. Now, you know, a lot of people may think this is funny, but well, yeah, it is kind of funny to a certain degree because you know, men we talk, and you know, some of the guys I talked to, you know, he called me and he told me how I would feel if this happened to me. Like, but you just said that when people change. Now, say you know, you've been in a relationship. You know how people say, well, they've been in a relationship, they feeling each other, they're comfortable. Now, could you take it that your girl just blow gas every time you're in the bedroom, just letting go? Would that kind of make you laugh and just, girl, you crazy? Or will it kind of bug you and kind of like, dang, why she? Dang, you nasty! Why you keep doing that crap? So I mean, honestly, how would you feel about that? If you was with this woman and she, you know, she wasn't doing that at first when y'all was dating, she was being all cutie, now y'all together and all, she just didn't go, just cutting cheese left and right, and how would you? I mean, how would you handle that? How would you handle something like that? Oh, Des ran out the room. He didn't want to answer that question. Oh, he got.
Oh, I'm here. You know, I didn't realize. I thought she was talking to somebody else. But no. Could you repeat that for me though?
You know the part where you were just saying, you know, things change, right? And I was talking to a friend of mine. You know, he knew he was going to do this show, and matter of fact, I'm gonna answer that same question that I'm asking you. I'm gonna ask Honey and Spicy that question. And you know, be with somebody, and they all of a sudden when they change, they really change on you. That y'all into it 6 months to a year, you know, and all of a sudden she just cracking cheese in the bed, just letting go. Would that that kind of make you laugh and say, "Oh, my girl is crazy, she's silly," or would that kind of get on your nerves, like, because damn, for real, we doing this almost every night? I mean, I was in the mood. You just blew that because you kept cracking that cheese. I mean, how were you acting? She was doing something like that. How were you acting? Your woman was doing something like that.
I mean, if first of all, I mean, I've never been with a woman that was afraid to do that in front of me out the gate. But even if she waited 6 months and she just started doing it,
yeah,
I know how to break her that because I hit her with a dose of her own medicine.
Oh man.
I catch you with a few of them and throw the covers over.
Oh snap! Hey, this is with the cover on the woman's face. Oh, so you feel like, so what you're saying? You fight fire with fire. That's what you're saying.
No, I would still be able to handle it because I mean that ain't gonna deter my mood. I just be like, oh, so you want a nasty tonight, huh? But you can't pay me no mind because I'm a fool.
Hey, I'm with them. But look, you know what? Each thing, hey, no. Now I'm gonna keep it real. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it because I mean, I dated a woman that had a cute little click, and I can deal with that. I ain't gonna lie. It was one girl, god dang it. I would literally have to like, look, you, and I ain't gonna lie. We was about to, I can understand you in the middle of it happened. But we sitting there and she just, and soon I got a whip up, I'm like, you know what? You just killed it. I mean, not me. You kill it down there. It just went limp. It ain't. You can slap this. It ain't going. It just killed it. I don't know what it is that she ate because it was just not a normal. It just. I mean, if I did have any hair in my nose, she killed it. She burned them. So.
She caught you with your mouth open then.
Hey, I mean, yeah. I mean, it just, but I told him it just depends. If she's doing it to be funny, but just like you said, that if yours is bigger and more powerful, that'll stop. That'll break the habit right there. Because he said, it's cute for a little bit, but she just keep doing it like on a daily basis. Just get in there and it ain't like just once she like if she got a machine gun to stop and then reload and start shooting again.
She might need to go to the doctor. Something might be wrong with her, she need to seek medical attention.
Because I'm telling you right now, they'll make me get up and walk out the room. For real. Where you going? I'm just gonna go in here and sit on the couch. When you get done shooting up those bullets, let me know. I'll come back in. I'll come back in there. So, but honey, Miss Honey, had you been with somebody? I'm barely acting like, if you with somebody and y'all sitting there trying to get romantic and this person just blowing it up, would that change your move, or you still going in for the gusto? What we doing?
So is this purposely blowing it up, or is just?
I mean, just doing it. Y'all sitting there laughing, and I mean, you get one time, but they're just and then y'all getting ready to try to do something and again.
Oh, well, that case, it's a natural thing, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to smell you.
Well, okay, but that's what I'm saying. See, one time, but I mean, that's what I'm saying.
If it's a mistake, that's fine. But if you just sitting up there blurring, and you about to blur, take your blur up to the bathroom.
Wait a minute. Now, honey, now, I like you because
that's just rude.
So
some people got weak stomachs. I'm one.
So is it gonna stop? Is it gonna stop the goosing? Huh?
No.
So they're gonna be shooting the machine gun, but you're gonna continue to take the bullet.
Not if we don't. If they still doing it while we're in the process, then no, that's gonna stop it. Yes.
So I mean, what's the difference? Because if you're goosing and it's going off, it ain't gonna stop the motion then. So what's the problem? They doing it. At least y'all just getting prepared for it, and y'all it's going. You might as well go ahead and say, well, shoot, I'll just hold my breath to a certain limit as much as I can. But like Dan said, now look, I ain't gonna lie, I'll get up because if they just continue,
I can't finish. I can't finish. I
so
can't.
You gonna be able to finish that?
I wouldn't be able to finish. Not if it's if it's a bad odor. No, I can't.
Now let me ask you this: is it bad enough to make you want to leave the relationship?
No, that wouldn't make me I'm
talking about this every night.
it's a natural thing. Everybody does it.
But can you deal with it every night? More than, I mean, y'all in the bed sleeping. Can you deal with it?
You just exaggerating, Dwight. Now,
hey, this is real life stuff. Happens like that sometimes. You know, you never know.
Nah, we'd have to switch up somebody's nighttime
I
eating
would in my own room.
That's
Yeah, I wouldn't leave them, but I will have my own room.
Oh, that's when you go to your own room.
Mm.
Okay, I'm down with that. Yeah, because I'm with you. Our living room is my own, own room now. Now, Spicy. Now you Spicy. You Spicy. You see, you're a Scorpion, so that right there ain't gonna even phase you. You gonna be a trooper. You gonna take that right.
It's never happened to me, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
But on the other hand, it's happened to I say 2 guys, but it didn't stop his motion. He didn't seem like it affected it or bothered him.
Well, hell no, the guys, we get true. It ain't gonna hurt us. We gonna close our nose and keep going.
Mm.
So but I'm saying if the man continues to just doing it, like this, it could be something.
We're gonna go find some digestive vitamins or whatever. Because
I'm with you.
You got something going on in that gut that needs to be handled, because just like as we getting older, myself, I'm on digestive gummies and everything to try to help myself, because I don't feel like it's normal, all the time, a lot,
Right.
when it's a lot, and then your gut is blooded, something's going on, you need to fix that, but we, like Honey said, we are all human,
That's right. Oh.
So it's like, it's normal, but some people can't handle the smell. If it was to happen to me, I can't even answer that right now.
My
nose is very sensitive, and I'm just like,
Well, hey, like I said, if it's a little cute, I can handle it. But you shooting machine guns and rockets and stuff, I'm gonna have to look at you and get up like shit.
Mine wasn't like that when it happened. It wasn't like that. It was just like.
Because like I said, if I did have hair nose, that you just killed it. It's burning right now. Because I was. I can't.
Dang, she got you that good that just the thought of it brings back the scent.
Yeah. You know what, Daz? I mean, it hit my nose so bad. I actually got nauseated. I said, damn, what the hell you eat? I mean, my nose is burning, and she over there laughing. We gonna still, hell no. You killed her. I'm serious, she killed it. I'm like, but after that, I'm like, look, let's try in a couple of hours. But you, I mean, I don't even say no, but that right there, shoot, that was I don't know what that was, but that just messed my whole night up. And she was over there, but you said, hell yeah, I'm serious. Oh, you got me nauseated in my nose, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but the thing is, she kept on going. I don't know, that's why I said, what did you eat? Because she, again, I said, I left, I went to the front room. I said, when you get done, hey, call me back in. I gotta leave. I can't do it. I just can't do it. So, but but like I said, guys, it's been a great show. Like I said, but a lot of things about this video, ladies, that the man said, I'm gonna keep it real. Most men, we do get bored. We do. Now, before we go out, I'm gonna have Daz and Honey give a little input, what they want to say before the show goes on. I'll get my little opinion. So we'll start with Honey. What do you want to give the ladies about this? Give them some advice. Because women do it too. Everybody do it So what advice can you give people out there so they won't get, I guess, caught up in somebody boredom or somebody just having fun?
My advice will be, if you're giving someone some energy, your energy, they're not giving you the same energy, like communicating, showing up, supporting, motivating, uplifting, making you feel safe, secure in you, then if you want something serious, then I suggest you keep it moving if they can't give you the energy you're giving them. So keep your head up. Don't go looking for no one. Let the Lord bring them to you, because I guarantee you, whoever He has for you will be the right one.
Amen. Yeah, I hear you. Brother Daz, what you got for the men and ladies out there?
Well, I would say, the one situation where I was in where I had to realize that that person wasn't interested in me. What I had to come to the conclusion to myself, hey, stop putting as much energy into it as you are, and just become a reflection, like Honey said, become a reflection of the energy that you get. But at the same time, a lot of times what we do is we have a tendency to put expectations upon a person.
Mm-hmm.
And really, in actuality, you should only expect the person to be who they are, not what or who you want them to be. Recognize who that person is, and then measure it toward what you feel that you need as far as attention goes.
Amen. Amen, my brother. I just want to say, Honey and Des get great advice right there. This has been a great show. We had a good time. We had fun with it and everything. I like doing shows, and I appreciate Honey kicking in with me and Des and everything. And so give a woman's side of view. We are the main show, but sometimes we like to hear from a woman because we not women, so we like to hear what they got to say about certain situations that we talk about when it comes between men and females. But this has been a great show. We appreciate y'all watching the show. But remember, tomorrow we have a game show, and it's gonna be fun. And I don't know who's gonna win because actually it's like a 2-game show. Because like I said, we gotta find something, and then we gotta answer a question. Dang, that's like a damn test with another test. But hey, I'm down with it. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. So Honey will be here, Dad will be here, myself, Keisha, and what was the other lady? I can't think. What was her name? Spicy.
Symbolic Soul.
Soul's gonna be here. So this, I guess, this is everybody from themselves, right? This is everybody on their own. Huh?
Yeah, everybody for themselves.
Everybody for themselves. So I'm gonna start grabbing stuff from my house or wherever I can find and put it in my room. I'm about to do the shows.
Also, I want everybody to remember we will be having a flyer going up starting tomorrow. But just remember that, Domestic Violence Month is around the corner.
Yes,
if you're interested in telling your story in order to help others or just to make a breakthrough in your own life, just make sure you hit up me, myself, or Dwight. And we can get you on schedule. And we already have 2 schedules filled in, one for the 4th and one for the 11th. So there's still 2 dates left. If you want that slot, give us a hit up.
Oh yes, most definitely. So we just want to say we appreciate y'all guys for all the love, much love and everything. And please join us here tomorrow night because, like Spicy said, we're gonna have a lot of fun and laughs, and we'll see where it takes us from there. So be sure to join us tomorrow. Until then, God bless you. Have a good night. Until tomorrow, much love. We out.